Welcome to Skills with Santosh. This is the Royal Enfield Adventure Riding Tutorial series. And this one, all about ruts. Now, anytime you add vehicles to mud, you're going to get ruts. It's a fact of life. If you're smart, you'll go and ride in that bit over there where there aren't any. But sometimes there's no avoiding. Ruts can be your best friend or your worst enemy. So here's our guide on how to tackle them confidently, safely, and to make the most out of any trail on your adventure. The first way to attack ruts is sat down. It's not cool, it's not fast, but it's an easy and safe way to get to the other side. But even with the sat down approach, there are a few key points to consider to make the technique more effective. Number one is the legs. You can't be dragging those legs along behind you lazily. You've got to keep walking those feet along the banks, either side of the rut, to keep yourself moving forward. And they also provide a handy bit of motive power if the mud gets too deep. Secondly, throttle and clutch. We always want to be covering the clutch lever, because if anything goes wrong or we get off balance, we can nip the clutch in and calm everything down. With the throttle, we want to keep the bike driving forward. A driving forward bike is always more stable than one where the throttle is closed. Now, to ride a rut stood up, I always think there are three key elements. Always number one, with anything we do on a bike, it's vision. We want to be looking as far ahead as possible. It's okay to scan the rut to look for obstacles, deep sections or rocks, but the focus of our attention needs to be as far ahead as possible. Second, it's our old friend the throttle. Bearing in mind we're keeping the clutch covered in case of moments, we want to keep that throttle driving the bike forward. I just mean a constant driving throttle.
Vision, throttle control and body positioning. And these aspects are complemented with the commitment. You need to commit to a rut when you see it. There's no two ways about it. You commit to it or you don't get into it.
Number three, it's the foot pegs in your legs. We need to be reacting to the bike, steering it back into the center of the rut before it has a chance to throw us off balance. Now, this is something you can't learn overnight. You need to practice and be patient. With time, you'll be able to react to the bike quickly and you won't end up dabbing your foot along the bank. You'll just react with the foot pegs and keep the thing moving forward. It's a really satisfying skill when you get it right and well worth the time invested. That's our guide to riding ruts effectively and safely. Put in the time, put in the practice, and it will pay dividends, and you'll end up enjoying every single trail wherever you ride in the world.